This title is narrated with virtual voice, computer-generated narration for audiobooks. Crowned in Shadows by Amber Ella Monroe. Book Summary. Crowned in Shadows, Shadow World 3. One resilient witch who never gives up, 3 princes of hell, and a passion that will alter the game forever. Altair, Morpheus, and Dominic. I found them when the odds seemed insurmountable. But when fate ignites, passion takes hold. We've raised hell, an evil that won't die. My otherworldly powers have grown, and just might be strong enough for vengeance. But am I strong enough to face the consequences? With the help of my devilishly handsome protectors, we'll navigate this treacherous path, unveiling secrets and motives. We'll be pushed to the limits and forced to make tough decisions yet again. The stakes are high, but so is the heat between us. The princes say I'm the spark they've been waiting for, and their love for me will light up the dark. In a world of shadows and danger, we can't be certain who's an enemy or an ally, because even the most innocent souls can be corrupted. It finally dawns on me that the ultimate heist wasn't just about seizing the hearts of 3 roguish, now unbroken monsters who lust to ravish me every night. But my mission was to safeguard our future. That isn't too much to ask, right? Or will we be consumed by the very evil we seek to vanquish before we see our dreams come true? Crowned in Shadows is the 3rd and final book in the new Shadow World series by USA Today best-selling author Amber Ella Monroe. It's a full-length why-choose fast-burn fantasy romance where the lead female does not choose. The completed series arc will end on a happily ever after, with her having more than one love interest. Trigger warnings and inclusions. Descriptive violence/language. Why choose reverse harem? No cheating. No nodding. Attempted SA. Not between romance interests. This book is romance with an AP8. Smexy times with supernaturals and double peen ed supernaturals. Double P. Double PP. Chapter 1. Sadie. I've raised Asmodeus, Apollone's brother, from the dead. The confession that Sydney had just made left me feeling a range of emotions. Shock, disbelief, confusion, and anger were all coursing through my veins, and I found myself struggling to find the words to express what I was feeling. Her confession echoed in my head like a broken record, each word repeating itself over and over again. I had so many questions and so many things to say, yet I couldn't bring myself to utter a single one. I felt like I was stuck in a dream that I couldn't wake up from. Everything seemed distorted and surreal, as if I were looking through a broken glass. I wanted to run away, to get away from the uncomfortable silence that had settled between us, but I just stood there, frozen in place. Finally, I took a deep breath and forced myself to speak. "Why did you wait until now to tell me this?" I asked, my voice barely a whisper. The question was more of a plea for understanding than anything else, and I waited anxiously for Sydney to answer. I was still trying to process what she had just told me, that she had raised Apollone's brother from the dead, and I couldn't believe it was true. The feat seemed impossible, but given the last few weeks of my life, I shouldn't have found anything impossible at this point. I had already made several seemingly impossible things possible with sacrifice, with perceived betrayal. I was still in shock from Sydney's confession, but I couldn't ignore the fact that she had been missing for months. Months. And the first thing she did when she got back was confess to doing something that could only mean chaos and strife for us. For me, for her. I wanted to understand why she had done it. Why she would bring someone back from the dead without consulting anyone else.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.